George here, and we have a couple of live guests here in the studio. Let's put that camera up. Pain-free, yes indeed, with Yi Wing Tong, MD. You too can be pain-free. Dr. Tong, is such a pleasure having you on the show, because I know you do fantastic work. Tell us a little bit about your clinic.
Well, I'm an anesthesiologist. Got my MD from USC.
Yes.
And then I got introduced to Chinese medicine. Skeptical, I tried it, and I found that the Chinese actually knew a lot more than we do. And combining the two together today, I found a way to cure almost any chronic disorder, from pain, Alzheimer, mental depression, infection, immune deficiency. That's why I want to bring in one patient each time to demonstrate that chronic pain can be easily alleviated, and then when you get to the lifestyle root causes, diet, stress, toxin, and so forth, chronic disorder can be cured permanently.
And you don't have to use surgery, right?
No surgery, no drugs.
No surgery, no drugs. Boy, I like to hear that. Now, you have one of your patients right here with us.
Yes.
Would you introduce her, doctor?
Yeah. Marilyn is a dental hygienist and have pain for a long time, and it's been getting worse, nothing helped, and she finally got in an accident last May, and it's steady go downhill. I let her tell the story.
What's your name again?
Marilyn.
Well, it's nice to have you, Marilyn.
Thank you.
And where were you suffering your pain?
In my back, I have scoliosis, my neck and my shoulder. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia.
And you were in pain practically all the time?
All the time.
For how long?
Off and on for the last 10 years, but it got really bad since the last year and a half.
Pain can be such a terrible thing and very depressing. How did you hear about Dr. Tong?
I was kind of at the end of my rope, and I thought, well, maybe I'll try acupuncture. And so I saw an ad with a list of acupuncturists, and I asked my daughter to help me pick one.
And she did.
Yeah.
And you're glad you did pick Dr. Tong.
Oh, yes.
Well,
yes,
I want to say something. Her daughter is psychic. Really.
Her daughter is psychic.
Yeah, no kidding.
Is she really?
Yeah.
That's the reason I brought her.
Oh, right. That's great.
I've been asking her for some advice on different things, and she's just amazing.
Well, I'm psychic also, and when I saw your ad, I was compelled to call you and get you on the air, because I want all my viewers, my millions of viewers, to know about the great work you do. Now, what did Dr. Tong do for you?
Oh, it was amazing. I limped in there. I hadn't worked in 2 weeks, and if I don't work, I don't get paid.
Yep.
I was in so much pain. My back was in spasm. He gave me the injections. He gave me some herbs and acupuncture, and I walked out of there. I got in the car and took a 9-hour car ride to Utah, which I wasn't going to go because I was in too much pain. I did the second day a 2-mile hike up Bryce Canyon. I did an 80-mile quad ride the day after and a 40-mile quad ride the day after.
And what happened? Were you in no pain?
I was in no pain. I haven't taken one pain pill since I've seen it.
And you still are in no pain?
About 5 days after, a little bit came back. I started to get a little sore, and I am a little sore. Probably a few more treatments. But I haven't taken one muscle relaxer, one.
No.
Yes.
Here's the point. She was in constant pain all the time and disabled for 2 weeks, and she was very depressed, suicidal, when I first talked to her, okay? And it actually is amazing that she was able to do so much right after one treatment. That's usually not the case. And chronic pain, people with chronic problem need some time to get rid of to get a longer lasting relief, such as changing diet, reducing stress. You have a lot of stress right now, and that's one of the reasons why she's not totally cured.
Well, if you have some questions, and if you're suffering from some pain or symptoms like our guest here, call Dr. Tong. There's the number on the screen, and be sure to tell him Wally George told you to call, and he'll answer any questions and make an appointment for you. Dr. Tong, thank you very much for coming down, and
nice meeting you.
And bless you, and and
Thank you
I
so
hope you.
much.
I'm so glad that you met Dr. Tong and he helped you get rid of that pain. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
We're going to take a little break, and we'll have Dr. Tong back on soon. We'll be right back.